Welcome to the Probe Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Matt. I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. The presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/probe. And now I'd like to turn things over to our first presenter, Middle Georgia State University.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure to be with you all today. So thank you for stopping by the Probe virtual visit. Excited about the opportunity to share more information about Middle Georgia State. So my name is Wesley Sewell. I'm lead recruiter with the admissions office here at Middle Georgia State University. And we'll get started. So we are a multi-campus institution here in Georgia. And we have 5 physical campus locations plus our online campus, MGA Direct. 3 of these campuses are residential, the Macon campus, the Cochran campus, and the Eastman campus. You may have heard of Macon, Georgia. It's located right there where I-16 and I-75 intersect. Our Macon campus is right on the west side of town off of Interstate 475. Consisting of about a dozen major buildings, including our brand new building, the Peyton Anderson Enrollment Center, where admissions is located at, as well as the Student Life Center, where our gaming center for students, our dining hall, many of the student offices are at. Recreation and Wellness Center offering bowling, racquetball courts, indoor pool with lazy river, and our newest residence hall, Lakeview Point, opened fall of 2020. That was August of 2020. So our newest residence halls all located right there on the Macon campus. Our Cochran campus is our oldest campus, founded in 1884. Has the largest number of residential students. About 1,200 students live on this campus, and also home to most of our athletics. So many of you looking for the traditional residential college experience may be looking for this environment here on the Cochran campus. Our Eastman campus is dedicated entirely to aviation. We're Georgia's only 4-year school of aviation. And so this campus is dedicated to all those pursuits, whether it's flight, whether it's air traffic management, aviation maintenance, or aviation management. You can see we serve just over 8,000 students, but we still offer that small college atmosphere with a 20-to-1 student-faculty ratio. We really want you to be able to discover your passion here at Middle Georgia State. So with over 65 different courses of study, there's definitely an opportunity for you to connect with a degree that you're going to be passionate about. So our top 5 majors include aviation, nursing, business, psychology, and information technology. But we do offer much more than that, and we hope you to discover your passion with us at Middle Georgia State. We really want you to have a great time. One of the things we know, students want to have fun at college, and we want you to thrive on campus. With over 50 different student organizations, definitely something for you here at Middle Georgia State. 10 intercollegiate NAIA division sports, 3 competitive club sports opportunities, and numerous intramural options available. We have those 9 residence halls across our 3 residential campus locations. Depending on your preference, your options, there's definitely something there for you. We are proud to be able to say we're the most affordable public university in Georgia. So as you look at the cost on screen here, this is a per semester estimate. So this is before any financial aid is enabled for you. So before any of that's applied, you can see a very reasonable cost for you here on screen. About 3/4 of our students receive some form of financial assistance, whether it's scholarships, whether it's financial aid through federal aid, whether it is student employment. So we definitely want to assist you regarding those financial assistance opportunities. And we do offer scholarships through our foundation. The scholarship window, seniors, is typically between November and January. So if you're of interest in Middle Georgia State, you want to try to make sure you're in time for scholarships, just make sure you're accepted to the university before or at least during that window of November to January for scholarship opportunities. This is my direct contact information. I invite you to call me, email me, text me. We can even do a one-on-one conversation with a virtual information session. So you can sit down and chat with me, maybe via Zoom. Love to talk with you. Application steps are very easy, straightforward. Apply online. We'll get you transcripts, your high school transcripts. If you've done any dual enrollment, we'll get those college transcripts. You'll note we're test optional. So we highly recommend you take the SAT or ACT, but it's not required. So please do take it, but it's not required if you have it. So I definitely appreciate your time. I hope you will consider us at Middle Georgia State. We have regular campus visits, and open house is actually this Saturday in Concord, October the 16th, and next Saturday, October 23rd in Macon. So come and see us. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Next up is Temple University, Japan campus.
Thank you very much. My name is Andrew. I'm an admissions counselor here at Temple University Japan campus. And I want to introduce you to a very unique opportunity to go and study for your undergraduate degree here with us in Tokyo, Japan. So very quickly, just to talk over the origins of Temple University. It actually started in Philadelphia. That's where our main campus is based. It's a huge comprehensive public university of over 35,000 undergraduate students, over 150 undergraduate majors. And then Temple University Japan campus, or TUJ for short, is simply an extension of that school. We're an international branch campus of Temple, based in the heart of Tokyo, Japan. That means that we teach the same way they do. We are kept to the same high academic standard. We teach entirely in English, which is important to know. You're not required to show up at TUJ and be fluent in Japanese. You will learn in English. General communication around the campus is English. It will feel like you're on a small liberal arts campus, but the main difference is when you walk out the doors, again, you're in the middle of Tokyo, Japan. And our students are working towards a Temple degree, exactly the same as those students are doing at the Philadelphia campus. As I mentioned, main campus is based in Philadelphia. We obviously have our campus in Tokyo, which is where I'm based. Temple also has a campus in Rome, Italy. So it is a very global outlooking institution with campuses in 3 different countries. As a TUJ student, you can come and do a full 4-year undergraduate degree with us here in Tokyo, Japan. But you can take advantage of our other campuses as well, maybe have a study abroad experience in Philadelphia or Rome, or maybe even split your degree up between the 2 campuses. So maybe starting for your first 2 years in Tokyo, for example, and then transferring to complete your major over at the Philadelphia campus. Now, looking specifically at our Tokyo location, we are very lucky to be located in the heart of the city. You won't find us on the outskirts of Tokyo. We're very much in the center. And we're very lucky that Tokyo, Japan has probably the world's safest and most reliable public transport system, specifically the train network. So we have a great vantage point to go and explore all the different places of Tokyo. It's something I encourage our students to do. It really is a fantastic place to live, and they should really take advantage of being in this city and exploring as much as possible. In terms of your student experience here at TUJ, I mentioned at the beginning how we're similar to our main campus in Philadelphia. Where we differ comes mainly down to the size. As I mentioned, the main campus has around 35,000 undergraduate students. Here at TUJ, we have 1,400. So we're much smaller. It's a very close-knit community here. Your average class size is going to be around 20 to 21 students per class. So our classes are very interactive. We love to see our students participate in class, debate, discuss ideas, and you'll get to know your fellow classmates and faculty really, really well. And in addition to your regular tutorial and lecture style classes, we're very keen on adding a practical experience to education. One of the main components of this is done through our extensive internship program, where students have the opportunity to do credit-bearing internships for 1 semester in a broad range of different fields of work. It could be for a large Japanese company like Mitsubishi, IGN, for example, going to work at the international office for a company like Amazon. We work with many embassies, including the American Embassy, NGOs. We offer over 200 different internship programs each semester. And outside of your classes, we have a lot of clubs that students can join and a very extensive activities program as well. So you're not limited to just Tokyo. We do offer opportunities to go and explore Japan. Maybe you go skiing in the north, maybe you go down to the south and visit the hot springs. We offer that immersive experience in addition to your high quality education. We have a diverse student body of around 65 different nationalities studying here at TUJ. And around 40% of our students are coming from the United States to come and study with us. Coming directly from high school or coming in as a transfer student. And again, that close-knit community, you will get to know this diverse student body really, really well here at the university. Now, being a smaller campus, our focus here is on 10 undergraduate majors, mainly in the liberal arts field. Popular majors on campus include international business studies, international affairs, communication studies, and of course, Japanese. You can double major, you can major and minor. A very popular combination might be something like international business studies with a minor in Japanese. Again, you can complete these programs here in the Japan campus. And again, you're not required to learn these majors in Japanese. Now, next year will actually be our 40th anniversary in Japan, with the oldest foreign university campus in Japan. But in 2019, we reached a huge milestone and moved to a brand new campus. This is a purpose-built facility for TUJ. We're located next to a Japanese university, Showa Women's University, which we have this great collaborative partnership with, a number of shared facilities. We've created what's been dubbed as Japan's first global campus. It's a very unique campus environment. The students are able to hop between these two different universities. So again, we have this unique environment and we're looking forward to see how this grows and develops as we settle into our new space. A quick look at the costs. One of the big advantages of being an international branch campus is we can offer a lower tuition rate than our main campus. Annual tuition fees coming at around $15,000 per year. Your application can be completed online or via the Common App. Application for fall semester is open now. We are test optional and it's rolling admission. So once you complete your application, you'll get your decision in approximately 4 weeks. We have a number of events going on online at the moment, including a number of sample lessons. Next week, we will have a sample economics lesson. We're having webinars where you get to meet students. So if you're interested in connecting with the university, I encourage you to go and check out our website. And thank you very much for your time. And I hope to be able to answer some of your questions later on. Thank you very much.
Excellent, thank you. And next up is the University of Alabama at Birmingham.
All right, good afternoon or good evening, everybody. My name is Matt Wilmer. I'm the Regional Admissions Counselor for the University of Alabama at Birmingham. I live here in the Metro Atlanta area, and I've worked with UAB for about four years now. Just some broad information about UAB. We're located in downtown Birmingham, Alabama. So from here, from the Metro Atlanta area, we're about 2.5 hours, depending on what part of the city you're from. We are considered a mid-sized university. We're right at 14,000 undergraduate students. We're 22,000 students total with our graduate and doctoral programs. As you can see here, this is a broad picture of the city of Birmingham. Most of these brick buildings is UAB. We cover 100 blocks of the city. The undergraduate portion covers 19 city blocks. The reason that we cover so many blocks in the city is because we are primarily known for being the Medical College of Alabama. We have 5 different hospitals that are located on our campus. You can see some of those hospitals here in this picture. So we are known for some of our medical programs. We're known for our research as well. We are a top-tier research institution. More than half of our students participated in some form of research this past year. Again, that was within one of our 5 hospitals that's on campus. And you can do that as early as your freshman year. So you don't have to wait until later on in your collegiate career to start doing research. You can do that as soon as you step foot on campus. UAB, we do have 120 different majors. Some of our majors that we're really excited about, our newest one this year is cancer biology. We are the first university in the United States to offer cancer biology as an undergraduate major. We do have our Collat School of Business. We just built a brand new business school, just opened a few years ago. We have a partnership since we are In an urban setting in downtown Birmingham, we have a lot of partnerships with the companies in the area. We have what's called the Innovation Depot, and that's a partnership with our School of Business and the city of Birmingham, where if you have a startup company idea, they work with you on how they can make that into a reality for you. We have our School of Education as well, our School of Engineering, our School of Health Professions, the School of Public Health, and also our School of Nursing. Our School of Nursing has been ranked in the top 10 programs in the country, and we do have a direct admit program into our School of Nursing. If you have a 3.2 GPA and a 25 on the ACT, you can enter into our School of Nursing as an incoming freshman. We do have an honors college at UAB. To be automatically qualified for our honors college, which about a third of our students are a part of the honors college, you must have a 3.5 GPA and a 28 on the ACT or the equivalent on the SAT. And there are two different pathways that you can choose. You can choose either the personalized, where you design your own curriculum, or the specialized route there as well. These pictures were obviously pre-COVID, since nobody is wearing a mask, but we have over 300 different organizations on campus. There's 17 different Division I sports that we have in Conference USA, different study abroad options. So lots of things to partake in it and be involved in on our campus with student life. We do have students from 100 different countries represented on our campus. So there is a lot to soak in and to see on our campus. This next year, UAB is test optional for the 2022 application cycle for any of our seniors. If you want to apply with a test score, we will just need your official high school transcript and your test score. We do not require essays and we do not require letters of recommendation. We primarily just look at your high school academics. We are on Common App as well as the application on our website, and there's a $40 application fee. If you want to apply test optional, again, you don't have to submit a test score, and we just need your transcript. Our merit-based scholarship application, there is a new process. Students beginning September 1st, they were able to submit an application, a general application for merit-based scholarships. Those range from $2,000 to $10,000 for in-state students. But for out-of-state students, so for most of you all, it's $6,000 to $20,000 are the merit-based scholarships that we offer. And we'll begin awarding those on December 1st. If you'd like to come visit UAB, we are offering in-person visits. Not only do you get a walking tour of campus, but you also get a bus tour of the city of Birmingham as well. So you can see not just our campus, but also the surrounding city that we are in. So we would love to have you Monday through Friday with some Saturday tours as well. This is my contact information. If you would like to get in contact with me, again, I'll be your admissions counselor here in the state of Georgia. If you want to connect with us on social media, pretty much just choose UAB is the way to connect with us on social media. And I just want to thank you all for joining us today. And I look forward to keeping in touch with you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And next up is Fairleigh Dickinson University.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Let me just get my presentation started. Sweet. So my name is Alexa. I'm one of the admissions counselors at FDU. I work specifically on what's called our metropolitan campus. We have two campuses in New Jersey. So we have what's called our Florham campus in Madison, New Jersey, which is in Morris County. And then the Metropolitan campus, which is in Bergen County, New Jersey, the most northern county, which is in the towns of Teaneck and Hackensack. Between the two campuses, we have over 100 majors and concentrations for you to choose from. So definitely a huge variety of majors, minors, concentrations, etc. Between the two campuses. When you do apply to FDU, you do have to specify which campus you want to study at full time. There is no going back and forth between the two campuses in New Jersey. Our student faculty ratio is 12:1. This just means our average class size is around 16 students or less. So typically we like to keep our class sizes very, very small, more personalized. You have one-on-one time with your professors, and in a more group setting with your peers, get to know your colleagues as well. Between the two campuses in New Jersey, we're going to offer over 100 clubs and organizations. So anything that you could be involved in high school right now, student government, student leadership. We offer sororities, fraternities. We also have club sports, so like those intramural events. And then we'll also have anything like theater clubs, acting clubs, anything that you can kind of imagine at FDU. If we don't have a club, you're more than welcome to create your own club on campus, bring it from your high school, and then create it at FDU. Another unique program we have to offer is a combined degree advantage program. This essentially means that we offer a 4+1 program for over 40 of our majors. So this is where students can graduate in 5 years with 2 separate degrees, a bachelor's and a master's. So on our website, it'll list all of those academic programs that are available, but the most popular ones are going to be education, psychology, all of our business majors, and all of our engineering majors. We do have a very diverse student population between the two campuses in New Jersey. Obviously, we are in New Jersey, so we'll have a lot of New Jersey residents. But that being said, we do have students coming from all over the United States and all over the world to come study here at FDU. It's definitely a high percentage of international students coming to study. We do have a good amount of students coming from California and Florida as well, so you get to meet and greet people from all over the place, and they could be your roommates. You get to go to their hometowns and get this global advantage at your fingertips. For undergraduate student population, we're a little less than 6,000 students in total studying here full time. So we are a smaller sized institution, so not overly large. We're just kind of a number out in that crowd. Since we have 2 campuses, we have 2 athletic divisions. So we'll have Division 1 and Division 3 athletics. And I'll get to a little bit about that breakdown in a second. So as I mentioned before, the Metropolitan campus, this is going to be in Bergen County, New Jersey. The Metro campus is a quick image that you can see right here. We do have what's called the Hackensack River that divides our campus directly in half that you can see in this image here, which is why we're spread out in 2 towns in Bergen County. So for the most part, all of your academic buildings are going to be all in that general hub in one center of campus. We'll have residence halls, so res life and housing is offered for all 4 years. Students are more than welcome to bring a car and park on campus as well. This is our Florham campus. It's much more traditional standard campus and layout. So imagine those brick buildings, white columns, green grass area that students like to sit and hang out in like a big lawn section. So that's a lot what the Florham campus looks like, again, in Morris County, New Jersey. So biggest differences between the 2 campuses, our Metro campus in Teaneck and Hackensack will have our Division 1 athletic sports team. So if anyone's interested in Division 1, that'll be offered there. It'll have 3,000 undergraduate students and a little less than 2,000 graduate students studying for their master's and PhD programs. Around 50% of our first years are residing on campus, while the other 50% are commuting from areas of Bergen County, even New York City we have students coming in from. And then the Florham campus, on the other hand, will have our Division 3 athletic sports team. So if you're interested in playing for Division 3 collegiate teams, definitely check out our Florham campus. We'll have a little less than 3,000 undergraduate students studying here as well, a little less than 1,000 graduate students studying here. Around 70% of our first year students are residing on campus, so more of our residential heavy campus, but again, housing offered all 4 years. This is just a breakdown of all of our colleges and schools offered at the institution. So just pointing out a few of them, our Maxwell Becton College of Arts and Sciences is our largest college at the institution, encompassing most of our majors. There is a subcategory in here called School of the Arts. School of the Arts will have the majors of film, animation, graphic design, creative writing, and theater, such as musical theater. These majors are only offered on our Florham campus in Madison, New Jersey. So if you're only interested in those majors, you can only apply to that campus. Our Silberman College of Business is our second most popular college at the institution. All of our business majors are all going to be listed under the 4+1 combined degree program, and they will also be listed or offered on both campuses in New Jersey. Our Gildert Haas School of Computer Science and Engineering is only offered at the Metropolitan campus in Bergen County. So if you're interested in engineering or engineering technology or information technology, you can only study that at the Metropolitan campus. Okay. One other thing to point out, our education major is automatically a 5-year program. So if you apply and are admitted to an education major, you will be studying at FDU for 5 years, either at the Florham or Metro campus. Real quickly, we do offer study abroad. So we do have 2 international campuses built for studying abroad purposes. So if you're interested in studying abroad, definitely go ahead and check out those two campuses that you can go to, our Roxton campus or Vancouver campus. We offer early decision, early action, and rolling admissions. So our early action deadline is December 1st. We do offer merit awards as well. So every student who's admitted will receive a merit award, and we encourage students to fill out that financial aid portion of the FAFSA. This is my contact information. So if you do have future questions, feel free to reach out to me with any questions you may have. Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much. And next up is Johnson and Wales University.
All right. Hello, everyone. How are you? My name is Angela Casso. I am a regional admissions counselor at Johnson and Wales, and I'm also an alum of the Johnson and Wales Providence campus College of Business. Johnson and Wales is a 4-year private university, comprehensive university. We were founded in 1914 in Providence, Rhode Island by 2 women, actually, and who believed in experiential education. And with just one typewriter, they began a business school. And now we have over 9,200 students enrolled from 62 countries. Johnson and Wales University is located in Providence, Rhode Island, as well as Charlotte, North Carolina. The Providence campus is largest in size and enrollment. It's comprised of 2 separate campuses, Down City in downtown Providence, as well as the Harborside campus on the beautiful Narragansett Bay. The Charlotte campus is also in the heart of the fastest growing business centers in the US. Charlotte offers a great combination of networking opportunities, urban living, and Southern charm. What makes Johnson and Wales so different? It's really our experiential education. You learn by doing, and it starts from day one in the classroom, and you get really hands-on education as well as real world life experiences. Just about every college these days is talking about the importance of experiential education, and it's because it really works. And it's something that we've been perfecting for over 100 years. Johnson & Wales blends industry, focused education, resume building work experiences, intellectual development, and community and leadership opportunities. Our learning labs, when you think of labs, you think of a chemistry lab, right? Well, we have one of the greatest opportunities for our students, and what that is that our lab classes are offered for a lot of our majors. So such as a crime scene lab where they're analyzing a crime scene. Our finance team actually manages real money on the stock market, and our award-winning JWU ad team actually works with real companies on advertising campaigns. And also with the faculty to student ratio, it's 18:1. So it's a very small classroom experience for our students. There are no lecture halls for instructional purposes. So you'll receive that one-on-one attention. You're also going to be learning from the best. Our professors and our faculty provide the students with not just only personalized attention and academic expertise, but also industry connections that inspire professional success and connections really in personal growth too. Our faculty have impressive industry experience, and having done what they're teaching, they become your career mentors really. It's no secret at Johnson & Wales, you literally get right into your major from day one. We direct it into most of our majors. And so that is a great opportunity for students who may not know exactly what they want to do, or for those who know exactly what they want to do. We have over 80 programs in undergraduate and graduate studies, as well as doctoral programs, anything from business to hospitality, law and justice. We're really well known for hospitality and food, but we do have an entire College of Engineering, Arts and Sciences, Health and Wellness. And also with this, you will also enrich your education with our Arts and Sciences core curriculum. So I mentioned Johnson & Wales is very well known for food. And in fact, we have an entire College of Food Innovation and Technology. And this is really for students who are interested in the food sciences, nutrition, perhaps, product innovation, or simply culinary baking and pastry arts. But really what happens is that you explore the entire culinary systems within the context of political, social, and economic landscapes, analyzing the impact that food has on all of us. And we really are a global leader in food education, and this is just taking it another step further. Our numbers don't lie. 97.7% of our students have career outcomes that really place them in what they want to be doing. So whether it's, moving on to grad school, law school, med school, or they're actually getting into their careers using their majors. We have 73% of our students receive job offers after a paid internship, and we have over 1,200 internship sites domestically as well as globally. So internships are a big deal, and it's almost required at most of our majors. A lot of our students get into their internships as early as sophomore year. We have over 150 clubs and organizations ranging from student government, collegiate DECA, Greek life, intramural sports. There's so much fun to be had on our campuses. We have NCAA Division III athletics on both campuses. We are the Wildcats, and Wildcat Pride is everywhere. And our residential life, basically we have our students live on campus for 2 years. And we have everything from room styles that range from singles to doubles to triples to apartment style living. We do allow our students to bring their cars on campus as well, in starting their first year. As applying to Johnson & Wales is very straightforward. You can either apply on apply.jw.edu. There is no charge to apply to the university, or you'll find us on Common App. It's a very straightforward application process. High school transcripts, we are always test optional. We do have 2 deadlines to remember. Early action is November 1st. Our regular admissions is March 1st. And we have a holistic application review. Transfer credits are also reviewed and accepted. So send those college class credits that you may have, or AP and IB class. Also, 95% of our students on campus do receive financial aid, merit-based and otherwise. We would love for you to come visit our campuses. We are offering in-person tours as well as virtual tours that explore from home, or visit us on our website. Please take a quick snap of this QR code. This is to get some more information about Johnson & Wales. So please come visit us. And lastly, please reach out to me at any time. Here's my contact information. And thank you so much for your time tonight. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much. So before we end the session, we have some time for Q&A, and I would invite all of our panelists to come back on camera and respond to this question. What advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And we will start with Wesley.
Yeah, so the best advice I could probably give, one of the main pieces of advice, is go visit the colleges you're interested in. If you've got a particular school that you're thinking about, go to open house, schedule a campus visit, seeing campus life, being on campus, and seeing if it's a good fit is a very important part.
Yeah, I would just add to that. Campus visits are very important, but in addition to doing in-person campus visits, now there are a number of resources that you can use to connect to institutions, whether it's a virtual visit, whether you're joining a webinar of theirs, you're connecting directly with an admissions counselor or a current student. There is a wealth of different facilities and opportunities now for you to connect with an institution before you make a decision. So just taking advantage of all of those, I think, is very important.
I agree with that as well. And also remember too, don't be afraid to reach out to your admissions office. We offer what we call Wildcat Chats. And really that's just a Zoom session with, a designated admissions counselor that you can really just have a one-on-one conversation virtually, or even in person if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm just going to echo Angela. Each school or college or university that you apply to, you're going to have a designated admissions counselor. And so my advice is to connect with that admissions counselor. We are here to help you throughout the application process, the enrollment process, any questions you might have. We are a big resource for you. We love to hear from you directly. We do love your parents, but we'd rather hear from you than your parents. So definitely make contact with us, and we would love to hear from you.
Yeah, everyone said it all, so kudos to all that, but also just use your resources. So reach out to all the staff members, definitely visit campus, so definitely hit on those points.
Excellent. So our next question is, What is one thing you would like students to remember about your school?
Right here at Middle Georgia State, we're a state university here in Georgia, offering small classroom sizes and affordability. So if you're looking for that small classroom size with state university resources and an affordable point with quality programs, definitely want you to come check us out.
Excuse me, for us, I would just say we offer a very unique opportunity. We're the only 4-year undergraduate degree program in Tokyo, Japan. So it's a unique chance to come and stay and study in Tokyo in a small knit, close knit community of students, a diverse student body who all share this passion for being in Tokyo, Japan. So yeah, that's the impression I'd like to leave about TUJ.
Yeah, I would say that as we are the Medical College of Alabama, and a lot of people know about us for our medical programs that we have, we are much more than just medical. And so we do have 120 different majors. And so for us, students, it ranges everything from musical theater to art, to the history, industrial distribution. We're kind of all over the place a little bit with our majors. So even though we are very research and medically driven, that is not the only thing that we can offer for the students.
I agree with Matt. I will say that Johnson & Wales also has one of those branding things too. We are known for food and hospitality, but a lot of people don't realize that we actually have an entire college of PA studies. And in Rhode Island, we're the only college that offers a PA program. So we do have a competitive advantage for our biology students, our health science students. But really look into the universities that you're choosing. They do offer so much more than what they may be known for. Do you know what I mean? So I really think that understanding what makes a university so unique, take a look at all the comprehensive programs that they may have. Also, another thing too is what kind of options are they going to offer you? We do have 2 unique campuses, one in the Northeast and one in the Southeast. So that makes us pretty unique. So that's one thing that I would recommend that you remember about some of the schools that you're listening to here.
One thing I do want to point out, FDU is very close to New York City. So we do have advantage of going to the city just for fun, student life activities, but also for internships and career opportunities. So I've definitely had a lot of past students take advantage of New York City, but even also Philadelphia, because that's not too far from us either, and just working in the city. So it's a great opportunity for students to get that experience globally and just in another major city.
Perfect. So one last question. What is one myth about the college admission process that you'd like to debunk?
Well, one thing I would like to encourage you all to consider is that in reality, you may or may not get accepted to your first choice institution, but don't let that stop you from pursuing your goals, continue applying. And in that vein, I always encourage students to apply to at least 3 to 5 colleges or universities. Find your top 3 to 5, apply. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because things may not work out that may be beyond your control, but keep applying and keep pursuing your education.
Well, being in our position, I would like to point out that many students automatically rule out an overseas campus. They're scared of the language barrier, or they look at cost as a barrier to getting to that institution. There are many institutions, not just TUJ, that can offer an affordable education overseas as well, often taught entirely in English. So there's a whole breadth of different opportunities, not only within the United States, but overseas as well. And they're not unobtainable. They are very accessible now. So I'd encourage you to research all those different opportunities as much as you can.
I think one of the things that I'd like to mention is if you have to write an essay for any of your schools or any scholarship applications, anything like that, there isn't one special, formula that we're looking for, that if you don't exactly hit it, then that's not what we're looking for. Really, I think it's important for you to know that if you have to do any type of essay writing, we really want to get to know you as a person. We can look at your academics. That's not a time for you just to kind of regurgitate your academics back to us, what you've accomplished academically, because we can see that on your transcripts. Really for us, we want to get to know you as a person, what your interests are, what your passions are, really what excites you, why you want to choose the university that you're applying to, that type of thing. So that is kind of your moment to shine in those essays. And don't write what you think we want to hear. Just write truly what you want to talk about.
I just want to point out that FDU, or all universities honestly, are affordable. So don't rule out a university just because the cost of tuition is just really, really high. You never know what scholarship money you could afford or receive from your merits. You also have tons of opportunities if you even go to Google just to research some scholarship opportunities for incoming students. And then sometimes institutions have private scholarships. So I would definitely reach out into that for specific majors or specific programs. So college definitely is affordable, so don't rule it out based on the cost.
So I would echo both Matt and Alexa. Honestly, we want to hear what makes you unique, really. And also along the lines as affordability, many times students see private university and they automatically shut down. Oh, no, I can't afford it. That's not the truth, really. There are so many opportunities. Each and every one of our colleges offers merit-based scholarships, and this is all going to be dependent upon, obviously, your academics, but think about the things that you're involved in. National student organizations such as DECA or FBLA or HOSA, these are all great opportunities for students to be involved in while they're in high school, and there's a lot of scholarship opportunities within these organizations. We personally offer scholarships for participation, but then there's also the national office. So if you are a member of one of these organizations, look to the national office for additional scholarships, but also look towards your community. So just because a certain out-of-state public university has a higher tuition set or a private university seems a little bit higher than what you're normally used to within your state, don't count them out. You never know what opportunities are lying for you based upon your academics and your overall transcripts and your participation in clubs and organizations. So just keep that in mind. Keep an open mind when you're searching for many different colleges and really go after what you want out of your own college education, not what anyone else wants, but what you want out of your education.
Excellent. Thank you all so much. We are just about out of time for this session. So I do want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you to our panelists. When you close this window, there will be a link to a quick survey. We do appreciate your feedback. You'll be able to find a recording from this session as well as others at strivescan.com/probe. So thank you all very much and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you very much.